Real Sports Live special edition. This district plays every 5 days. So we have the hosting Banquete Bulldogs and the visiting Santa Rosa Warriors. So before we go on the air tonight, I just want to let everybody know that we do not have a roster, or we have not been provided one by Santa Rosa. Neither has the PA announcers here at the game. So we apologize for the inconvenience and bear with us. We have numbers and we're going to go off that tonight. So we apologize for that. But we're going to get going here. Kicking off, Santa Rosa is going to begin. Number 84. Lining up. We have been provided a Banquete roster, so there's that. Here's the kickoff. Fielded. Brought back to about the 33-yard line. It looks like that's the referee's going to spot it, and that's where Banquete is going to start their first drive of the night. Seen Banquete once already against Santa Gertrudis earlier this season. Just want to welcome everybody in for watching. We have football here on a Monday. This district, as we said, plays every 5 days. The next time they will play will be on Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. So Banquete coming out of here, 4 wide, single back set. The quarterback's number 7, Marco Lopez. And Lopez is going to hand it off to number 32, Josh Moreno. And Moreno going to get taken for a loss. Going to lose about 3 on the play back at the 31-yard line. Banquete starts on the 34 is where the spot was given by the officials. So bring up a 2nd down and 13. For the Bulldogs, coming out again in the 4 wide single back set. In the gun is Lopez. Man in motion, it's Moreno. Coming out of the backfield, catches the pass. Makes it up to about the 37-yard line before being taken out of bounds. Call it the 48. Picks up about 6 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 7. 3rd and 6. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line instead. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right. Man in motion for Banquete. This is number 12, Joseph Rydell on the sweep. Coming around the left side. Gets the first down before getting taken out of bounds. All the way up to the 45-yard line. See where they give him the spot. It's going to be right at the 45, so pick up about 7, needed 6, but there's a penalty flag on the play. That's going to be holding on the Bulldogs, so going to negate the nice run on the sweep by Rydell. Move Banquete back all the way to the 27-yard line, so going to be a 10-yard penalty. So instead of a first down, it's going to be 3rd and 17 for Banquete. Here's a snap. And they're going to run it up the middle to Moreno. And Moreno gets to about the 30-yard line. Picks up about 3. So that's going to bring up a 4th down for Banquete. So an early penalty stalls a drive for the Banquete Bulldogs. After a would-be first down, gets wiped off the board after a holding call. So have the first punt of the game, number 19, Zachary Trevino out to do the punting for Banquete. A couple of people back for Santa Rosa. We have number 4 and number 25. Bad snap, and the kicker's trying to find it, and he picks it up, and he's going to get taken down all the way back at the 20-yard line. So caught the 19. Big play there. And we'll take a look at see what happened here on the snap. And it's low. He just Tries to get on top of it, but by the time he does, he has a swarm of white jerseys all around him. So Santa Rosa going to take over 1st and 10 at the Banquete 19-yard line. Number 10 under center in the shotgun for Santa Rosa. Here's the handoff up the middle for a short gain. Might have taken a small loss on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down for the Warriors. The Warriors coming in here after falling to Hebronville last week on Wednesday. And had a middle of the week kind of game, so kind of an odd schedule that the district's playing. Here's the handoff. Number 4 getting taken back all the way to the 25-yard line. Another loss for the Warriors here. This one's going to be for a 5-yard loss, so it's going to be back at the 24. For the Warriors. Going to bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and about 15 after the loss on the rush. Four wide set out of the pistol for the Warriors. Quarterback to throw. He's got a man, but he's going to overthrow him near the goal line, but there's going to be a penalty flag and thrown, and looks like it's going to be in the area of interference. Let's see what the call is here. So it's going to be pass interference for the Warriors and go down the field. And you see in there late for Banquete. Looked like that was number 2, Nick Gonzalez, who came across late. Bad penalty there. The ball was sailing over and well out of the reach, but so now it's 1st and goal for the Warriors at the 9-yard line, and we have another penalty flag, and it looks like that's going to be against the Warriors in the area of a false start. So back up Santa Rosa 5 yards. Gonna be 1st and goal, still back at the 14-yard line. So 1st and goal. Here's the handoff up the middle. Nice run there on 1st down, getting back some of that penalty yardage all the way up to about the 10-yard line. Picks up 4 yards there on the rush. And bring up 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Warriors going to have a couple of cracks here. And here's the give, and that's 25. Nice bit of running. Stiff arm gets to the goal line, and that's going to be a touchdown. And that's going to be the ball carry, number 25 for Santa Rosa. Got somewhat of a roster here from one of our helpers, Rudy Zamaripa. Looks like that's a number 25, Rene Flores on the run. So 10-yard rush. Nice hard running there by Flores. So the Warriors going to come out here and try the extra point and taking advantage of the botched snap on the punt for Banquete. And we have a penalty, and we're going to have a delay of game on the Warriors. So the play clock went down, and Warriors couldn't get the snap off in time and back them up 5 yards and make this extra point a little bit longer. Going to be about 25 yards now, set for about 20. So high snap gets down, and it's going to be no good as green shirts convene where the football was taken by the kicker. Snap a little high. By the time the holder got it down, it was a little bit too late as the green shirts were coming hard on the edges. But nonetheless, Santa Rosa leading Banquete 6-0. Let's go back and look at the scoring play for the Warriors. Mind you, they had the penalty early on in the drive. But here's the give. Just bounces to the inside and keeps going. Just can't get him down. And stiff arm there at the goal line, and he's able to get in for the score. So Warriors take advantage of the turnover, and Banquete going to get the ball back. But before that, let's take a quick break. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Bubba's 33 and Corpus Christi is a proud sponsor for all teams on Rio Sports Live. If you can't make it to the game, then watch it on the big screen at Bubba's 33 in Corpus. Great food, great atmosphere before, during, or after the game. Stop in at Bubba's 33 in Corpus Christi, Texas.
And we're back. Santa Rosa up 6-0 after a 10-yard touchdown run by René Flores. And here's the kickoff taken all the way down to the 40. Nice return. It looks like that's number 1, Omar Munoz. So he's going to get stood up there, and that's where Banquete is going to start their second drive. First drive, 3 and out. They had a holding penalty, and they had the bad snap that led to Santa Rosa getting the ball back on downs inside the Banquete 20-yard line at the 19. So Banquete first and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Here's a pass in the flat end, just can't hold on to it. That's intended for number 31, Aaron Flores. So incomplete. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Four wide single back set for Banquete. 2nd and 10. Here's the give to Moreno. And Moreno is still pushing ahead up to about the 45-yard line to pick up of 5 yards for Banquete. Some hard running there. So you're going to bring up a 3rd and 5. He converted a 3rd down on the previous drive, but wiped out by a penalty on a sweep play by Joseph Rydell. Let's see what Banquete has for this 3rd down play. They come out 4 wide spread once again. And another bad snap, and that's Lopez going all the way back to the 30 for it, and he's going to get taken down for a huge loss of about 15 yards. And another bad snap and another break going the way of the Warriors. So it's going to be a punt now. It's going to be 4th and 20 after the 15-yard loss. And last time there was a punting situation for Banquete, they mishandled it. This one's low, but this one gets taken. It's going to take a Banquete bounce, and it's going to bounce all the way inside the 30-yard line. And that's where Santa Rosa is going to take over at their own 29-yard line. So Santa Rosa coming out for their second drive. And it'll be on the other side of this break. We'll be right back. This is Real Sports Live. Welcome back. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 29-yard line. And feeling the pressure was quarterback number 10, Reese Lada. That's going to be incomplete. Pass down, 1st down. Banquete putting the pressure on, and Lada felt that immediately. So 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Up 6-0. Four wide, working out of the pistol of Santa Rosa. And Lada out to the flat to Flores, and Flores taking the pass up past the 35-yard line to about the 36. Going to pick up 7 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and short. Warriors working out of a no huddle here. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 2 to go. They need the 39 for the first. Split back set, 3 wide. Here's the give to Jose Diaz-Mendez, and up ahead to about the 41. Needed 2, got about 4. 1st down for the Warriors, and we're going to move the chains. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 41-yard line. So far, so good for the Warriors. They pick up a 1st down on this drive. They're able to convert, take advantage of the miscue by Banquete. Here's Lada rolling out to his left. Feeling the pressure, just going to throw it away. Incomplete. Gets taken off his feet by number 4, Nathaniel Herrera. Last time we had Banquete on Real Sports Live, their linebackers put on quite the show, and Herrera was a big reason for Banquete's performance that night. So 2nd and 10 after the incompletion by Lada. So Warriors coming out 4 wide, 3 receivers to the left. And Lada going for the screen, and that one almost gets picked off, and that was intended for René Flores, but on the coverage, number 31, Aaron Flores. So both getting in position to make a play for the ball, and Warriors fortunate there that one didn't get picked off. So we're going to bring up 3rd and 10 now from their own 41-yard line for the Warriors. Seen a couple of passes by the Warriors. Haven't seen them go vertical. They've cut a couple out in the flat, a couple screen passes. And this is a design run, and Lara going to go nowhere, and he's going to get taken off his feet at around the 32-yard line. Looks like 43 for Banquete. Aaron Swedish in on the pressure, going to get credit for the sack way back at the 33-yard line. So loss of 8 on the sack. The Warriors going to punt. Looks like number 4, Jose Diaz-Mendez. Back to do the kicking. Waiting for Banquete at around the 35. Well, before that, we have a timeout by the Warriors. So, first time out of the game. Let's take a break here, and we'll be back right after this. This is Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live, and we'll be back.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and 18 for the Warriors after an 8-yard loss on the sack. Here's a punt. There's a penalty flag. And this punt takes a Santa Rosa bounce all the way to the 32, where Santa Rosa is going to down it. But let's check the call on the field. The flag went up as soon as the ball snapped. It looks like it's going to be on Santa Rosa, so let's see what Banquete elects to do, and let's check the call. Looks like it's going to be a false start on Santa Rosa. And they're going to mark it off, and we're going to have a re-kick. So it's going to make it 4th and 23 now, back at about the 28 for Santa Rosa. So we're going to have a re-kick, and we have Rydell and Nick Gonzalez back for Banquete. Waiting back at the 30. So from the looks of things, Santa Rosa is going to have to get the run game going. Banquete showing a lot of pressure there up front for Lara, who's been running away from pressure so far here in the early going of the first quarter. The snap taken, and another good punt, and this one better than the last, and this one's going to be taken on a bounce at the 25-yard line by Rydell, and he's going to be taken, he's going to go out of bounds. So penalty good for Banquete, but Santa Rosa puts out a good punt, and Banquete is going to take over 1st and 10 at its own 25-yard line. 8 to go here in the first quarter. Warriors leading 6-0. And Lopez is going to tuck it and run and tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to lose one on a sack there, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 11 for the Bulldogs. 4 wide single back for Banquete. 2nd and 11. A nice spinning move up to the 29 is number 21, Trey Gonzalez. Picks up about 5 there on that run. Gonna bring up a third and about 6 for the Bulldogs. So another third down situation. Haven't been able to move the chains so far, has Banquete. So see what they do here. 3rd and 6, 4 wide, single back for the Bulldogs. As Lopez trying to hard count here. He's going to go deep, and they has a man there, but they called the whistle. And timeout for Banquete. So big third down play coming up. Bulldogs want to talk about it, and we're going to let them. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And we're back here. 3rd and 6 for the Bulldogs. And Lopez going deep. He has Rydell at the 45-yard line. Rydell open space in front of him, and he's going to go. Nobody in front of him. Joseph Rydell, 61 yards for the score on a third down play, and Banquete ties it up 6-all here. Saw it before the timeout. They went the other way. Looked like almost the same play, just going up the sideline. But this time Rydell had a couple of steps on the defender, and he just beat him, caught it. 61-yard catch and run for Banquete, and they are an extra point away from taking the lead. There's a snap. It's a low kick, and it's good. And that's number 43, Aaron Swedish, putting Banquete in the lead. It's 7-6, under a minute to go in the first quarter. Banquete on top. Let's go to the replay. And you see he just beats the coverage there, and as soon as he gets it, the Warriors just can't keep up there on the run. Beats the defender, goes up and gets it. Just a nice play by Rydell, going to pick the pass out of the air and take it the other way for 6. So as sketchy as Banquete looked early on here, they had the penalty, they had the turnover on downs after the bad snap. And then they had the bad snap where Lopez got sacked and lost some chunk yardage here. And it looked like Santa Rosa was going to come out here and finish the first quarter strong. But they give up the long touchdown, 61 yards to Rydell. And now the Warriors trail 7-6. So kicking off is Swedish. Here's a nice return. That's number 23. No ID on him just yet, but he brings it back to about the 36-yard line for Santa Rosa, and that's where they're going to take over. So the Warriors going to take over or start this drive 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. And here's a handoff. That's Rene Flores. Gets to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Going to bring up 2nd and there's a nice catch in traffic. And that's number 17, Derek Guerra, as quarterback Reese Lada able to evade the pressure, get to his left, and make a nice downfield throw. Pick up about 6 yards, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter, with Banquete leading Santa Rosa 7-6. Second quarter on the way. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
DS Oilfield Construction and the family of Rene Martinez III would like to wish Rene and his fellow teammates the best of luck for the 2020 football season. For any oilfield construction needs, please contact DS Oilfield at 361-396-0059, Alice, Texas, or Logan Wilson at 361-701-8892 at any time. Thank you. Let's go jerseys from DS Oilfield.
And we're back. 3rd and 4 for the Warriors, and out in the flat. And that's going to be a first down for Santa Rosa. A nice catch and run there by number 25, Rene Flores. So Santa Rosa into Banquete territory. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line of Banquete. Here's the give up ahead. Diaz Mendez, and he breaks free. He has some open room to run. He has a blocker in front of him. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Does he get the pylon? Touchdown, 47 yards. Jose Diaz Mendez. The Warriors come out and answer with a nice run of their own. Santa Rosa back on top, 12-7. Diaz Mendez can really put some numbers up. He had some good numbers last season, among the best in the valley. And the Warriors gonna opt for the extra point. This snap gets down. This one over the. I guess it doesn't make it through. It looks like it just failed to make the crossbar. So extra point attempt is no good. Warriors still lead by 5. And we'll see the handout there. Diaz Mendez just kind of tucks underneath, uses his size to make his way through the line. But once he reaches that second level, has a blocker in front of him, he's got speed and he's able to make that corner for a long touchdown for the Warriors of 47 yards. Warriors lead 12-7. Getting it done on the ground in the early going. So the Warriors getting ready to kick off. Got a little bit of fireworks here in the last couple of minutes. So getting things situated here on the tee. Nice night for football. Clear skies here in Banquete. Low 80s here tonight. Nice fresh night. Looking across the way, Santa Rosa traveled very well. Stadium still not at the full capacity, though, as we are adhering to COVID-19 guidelines, but both sides showing out. And here's the kickoff. It's a short one. It's going to be taken at around the 31. And still running is number 2, Nick Gonzalez, and Gonzalez makes it all the way up to about the 42-yard line, 11-yard return on the kickoff. And Banquete is going to take over 1st and 10. First and 10, Banquete. Lopez out in the flat to Gonzalez, and he can't come up with a catch. Incomplete. Brings up a 2nd down. So incomplete. Banquete trying to put a drive together. They had the big play, but as far as that, they've had some trouble moving the ball, moving the chains. So here's a give up the gut. A lot of room to run. That's number 21, Gonzalez. And Gonzalez all the way down to the 41-yard line. Pickup of 17 yards on the run. Just finds a hole up the middle and picks up a nice run there. 1st down for Banquete at the Warrior 41-yard line. Four wide single back set for Banquete. And out of the backfield is Gonzalez. Catches the pass, makes a man miss. And dances his way to the 39-yard line. Picks up a couple. Played nicely there but on the outside by the Warriors. Coming up on 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Lopez looking down the field, throws it, intended for Rydell, and just over his head. So Rydell gets leveled there by Andrew Reese after the catch. We somehow, some way stumbled upon a roster for Santa Rosa. So we have that. We're all good to go, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 8 for Banquete. 3 wide single back set, 4 wide, 3 trips to the right. And Lopez gonna go to the air. has a man deep, and it's caught number 2, Nick Gonzalez, near the goal line to the 1 for a 38-yard completion. And Lopez took the one-on-one on the near side of the screen, had 3 receivers to the right, goes to the left. Nice catch. Good coverage by Santa Rosa, but Gonzalez just goes up there and grabs it. And Banquete in business, and back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. Banquete first and goal. Actually, it's going to be at the 2-yard line. Still staying in the spread here at the goal line. And here's the give to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez is going to walk in for a touchdown. Banquete retakes the lead 13-12. And they're going to trot out for the extra point. And now we're cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams getting in some big plays here. Here's the snap, here's the kick, it's up, and it is good. And Banquete now leads 14-12 as they've converted both their extra points. Santa Rosa having trouble in that department. They trail by 2, 9:13 to go here in the first half. Banquete leads 14-12. We'll be back.
The Rustic Tea Boutique is now a sponsor for teams here on Rio Sports Live. Located in Fremont, Texas, supporting both the Cowboys and Cowgirls in their games. Whether it's Twisted X shoes, a wide assortment of Sense apparel, or the latest styles for men and women in clothing or accessories, or a great selection of scented candles, Rustic Tea Boutique in Fremont is your stop.
At TSS Photography in Corpus Christi, Texas, you can experience the latest technology in photography. Whether you're an individual or a team, you can experience photography at a whole new level. Real-time photos can be seen on screen as they are taken in-house or from remote locations. You can even have your order placed as you leave the room. Special events? No problem. Take your pose. Choose your background. This is a veteran-owned company, a Texas Hub certified company, over 3 years in service in Corpus Christi, Texas, TSS Photography.
And welcome back. Kickoff taken inside the 25 and returned all the way to the 33. That's where the Warriors are going to take over. Warriors score 2 touchdowns here in the first half on a 10-yard run by René Flores and a 47-yard scamper by Jose Diaz Mendez. But the difference is 2 missed extra points for the Warriors. But 1st and 10 from the 33 is where Santa Rosa is going to start, and we're going to have a timeout here as looks like the clock was running low, so second charge timeout to the Warriors, I believe. So while they have a timeout, we'll take one ourselves. We'll be back.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
First and 10 for the Warriors at their own 33-yard line. And Lada tucks it, and he's going to run, trying to get to the corner, and gets out of bounds at about the 38, it looks like. Pickup of about 5 there on the run. Gonna bring up 2nd and 5. We'll give him the 39, so call it a 2nd and 4. 6 yards on the carry by the senior QB. A handoff to Gasmendis. He gets up to the 40, picks up about a yard. Gonna bring up a 3rd and short here. See what the Warriors elect to do on this 3rd down. But the running game for the Warriors here, just on point. Slow, methodical, and they've done a good job of creating holes up front. Has the offensive line. 3 wide receivers, single back. And this is a design quarterback run by Lada. And Lada, nowhere to go. Going to get taken off his feet at around the 30-yard line. He gets dropped for about a 10-yard loss. They're going to call it 8. And punting team coming on for the Warriors. And they're going to put a red-hot Banquete team back out on the field as Lopez and company are getting it going as they begin to stretch out the field. And looked like a lot of momentum for the Warriors, but this drive ends up stalling. They allow the big play on back-to-back drives for Banquete, and now they're going to end up punting. Here's a snap and a nice high kick, and it's going to take a Santa Rosa bounce and to about the 33-yard line, and that's where Banquete is going to take over. With about 7:20 to go here in the first half. Mark Lopez and company come out. Scoring on back-to-back drives. They had the catch and run by Rydell. And they had the Trey Gonzalez 2-yard run set up by a long catch down the field by Nick Gonzalez. And that's where we're at. 14 points for Banquete. And diving forward for good yardage, that's number 32, Josh Moreno. Good pickup there, about 6 yards on first down. Call it 5, so 2nd and 5 coming up for Banquete. And here's the give to Moreno, and Moreno's going to get stood up at around the 40-yard line, picks up a couple, and it's going to bring up another 3rd down. For Banquete, they've converted the last couple, so 3rd and short. As Lopez comes back to the huddle with the play for the Bulldogs. Four wide single back here for 3rd down. They're going to give it to Moreno. Moreno's going to dance, look for a hole, and he's going to be, looks like it's going to be just at the line. And we'll see where the referees place the ball, and it looks like they're going to give him a 1st down. So we're going to move the chains here, and it's going to be 1st and 10, Banquete at their own 42-yard line. Lopez rolling out to his left. Has the man, that's Gonzalez, and catches around the 45, runs up to about the 49, picks up about 7 on the catch. Going to bring up a 2nd and about 3 yards. And Banquete really starting to move the ball now. Had a slow couple of possessions, but now they're on track. And Lopez looks down the field. He has a man that's 31, Aaron Flores, into Warrior territory, and it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Might be right at the marker to the Santa Rosa 48-yard line. And Chain Gang on the move once again. 1st and 10 from the Santa Rosa 48-yard line. Banquete gets a fresh set of downs. Nice mixture of run and pass here for Banquete. And looks like there's a timeout, and that's going to be timeout Banquete. Looks like coaches saw something they might not have liked, so Bulldogs going to talk about it. Their second timeout of the first half, so let's take a break. We'll be back. This is Real Sports Live.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Welcome back. 1st and 10, Banquete from the Santa Rosa 48-yard line. 4:33 to go here in the first half. Banquete leading 14-12, scored on 2 straight possessions. And they look like they're on the move here inside Santa Rosa territory. Lopez firing down the middle of the field and incomplete, a little high for Aaron Flores, and he just gets smacked coming across the middle, and that's number 33, Brave Munoz. So it looks like we're going to have an officials timeout. Looks like we might have a man down. So while they assess that, we're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the Square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166. Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC. In Fremont, Texas, off Highway 281 is the Oasis Restaurant, serving great food daily. And if you can't make it to the game, then watch it while you eat. Carry out and dine in available. Great selection of food for any taste and supporting local athletes all the way. The Oasis Restaurant in Fremont, Texas.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute to Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
Welcome back. 4:27 to go. 2nd and 10 for Banquete at the Warrior 48-yard line. And another incomplete coming across the middle. That's Mason Vasquez trying to make the catch in traffic, and he can, a little bit high. So going to bring up a 3rd and long here for Banquete. 3rd and 10. They need the Santa Rosa 38 for a first down. trips to the right for Banquete, and Lopez is going to go that way to the sideline. This one's caught. And a nice run after the catch, and that's number 2, Nick Gonzalez, for the first down. And Gonzalez makes it up all the way to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 11 on the catch, and a nice run after the catch. Able to spin out of the tackle and pick up a couple more yards. So, 1st and 10 at the Santa Rosa 36-yard line for Banquete. And this one goes to Vasquez, and this time he finds Vasquez, picks up a few, looks like about 4 on that first down catch. Quick pass there from Lopez, and in comes Nathaniel Herrera. Saw him take a few snaps the last time we were out here, but he's kind of one of those athlete players, but a very, very gifted defender. In motion out of the backfield, that's Moreno, and Moreno has some room to run. Cuts back inside a little bit, all the way down to the 22-yard line. Pick up about 10 for Moreno on the catch out of the backfield. And these Banquete backs doing a nice job of pass catching in space. First and 10 at the Santa Rosa 22. Banquete on the move. And this time it's going to be a direct snap to Herrera. And Herrera all the way down to the 12. It looks like he's going to have enough for another first down. And Chain Gang going to move once again. Back-to-back first down plays for Banquete. And we're going to have a timeout by Santa Rosa. So let's go to the replay of that last run. And you see the man in motion again, but Herrera gives a look that way and just puts his head down, runs straight ahead, and nice hole there opens up for him, and he picks up 10 yards for the first down. So the Warriors trying to talk about it here and see if they can come up with a stand as Banquete knocking on the door. First and 10 from the 12-yard line. The Bulldogs methodically making their way downfield, trying to make it 3 straight drives in which they pick up a score. The Warriors breaking the huddle, see if they can come up here with the stand. And out come the Bulldogs. 12 yards from the end zone, first and 10. And here's Herrera once again on the direct snap. Picks up about 5 yards on the run. And we've seen Herrera take snaps from under center this season before. He comes in that capacity. Usually means about a direct snap when him and Lopez alternate. Not a lot of secret there, but the Bulldogs execute that very well. And second and 5 now from the 7-yard line. Here's Lopez. And a nice catch. There was a low pass there to Josh Moreno. And Moreno's going to come up with the catch, but going to be a couple of yards short. Maybe about a yard short for the first down. No, 2 yards. A long 2, actually. So pick up a couple there. Man, Moreno really had to go low to get that ball. Almost picked it up off the ground, but four wide, three wide receivers to the left for Lopez, and we're gonna have a timeout. So with 1:13 left to go here in the first half, Banquete knocking on the door, but they want to call a timeout here. Big 33 coming up. We'll be back.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Welcome back. 1:13 left to go here in the first half. Banquete leading 14-12, and they're on the move trying to get more. 3rd and 3 from the Santa Rosa 5-yard line for the Bulldogs. Here's a snap. Lopez looking to his left, has a man coming across the middle, incomplete. That's Joseph Rydell, and he can't come up with a catch there. So it's going to be a 4th and 3, and if you're Banquete, what do you do here? But it looks like they're going to come out and they're going to huddle up and go for it. So big play here. Rydell coming into his stance a little upset with himself. Lopez looking the other way. He's going to go for the fade in the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Mason Vasquez. And turnover on downs, and the Warriors hold on. So Santa Rosa was on the field for quite a bit of time there on that drive. Banquete looked like they were just starting to steamroll as an offense. And the Warriors come up pretty big with their backs against the wall, forced a turnover on downs. They're 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line now. So about a minute to go in the first half. And here's the give to Flores for a short gain. Actually, no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. And the clock moving. So the Warriors don't look like they're in too much of a hurry. Don't think they have the timeouts to work with either. So looks like they'll be content just to come out here and head to the locker room. Both teams playing well. Just a difference of 2 missed extra points by the Warriors. And here's the give to Diaz Mendes, and puts his head down for maybe about a yard. And with 13 seconds or so left, it looks like the time's going to tick off the clock, and looks like that's how we're going to head to the locker room. It looks like. And we will. That's going to be the end of the first half. Banquete leading Santa Rosa 14-12. And we're headed to the half, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of Monday Night Football action here. We got a little bit of fireworks midway through this half. Had some nice plays. So we're headed to the halftime, and we'll be back and then come back in a couple of minutes to talk about what we saw here in the first half. And so right now we're going to take a break. About 28 minutes to go, and we'll be back. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Bubba's 33 and Corpus Christi is a proud sponsor for all teams on Rio Sports Live. If you can't make it to the game, then watch it on the big screen at Bubba's 33 in Corpus. Great food, great atmosphere before, during, or after the game. Stop in at Bubba's 33 in Corpus Christi, Texas.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
DS Oilfield Construction and the family of Rene Martinez III would like to wish Rene and his fellow teammates the best of luck for the 2020 football season. For any oilfield construction needs, please contact DS Oilfield at 361-396-0059, Alice, Texas, or Logan Wilson at 361-701-8892 at any time. Thank you. Let's go jerseys from DS Oilfield. Rustic Tea Boutique is now a sponsor for teams here on Rio Sports Live. Located in Fremont, Texas, supporting both the Cowboys and Cowgirls in their games. Whether it's Twisted X shoes, a wide assortment of Sense apparel, or the latest styles for men and women in clothing or accessories, or a great selection of scented candles, Rustic Tea Boutique in Fremont is your stop.
At TSS Photography in Corpus Christi, Texas, you can experience the latest technology in photography. Whether you're an individual or a team, you can experience photography at a whole new level. Real-time photos can be seen on screen as they are taken in-house or from remote locations. You can even have your order placed as you leave the room. Special events? No problem. Take your pose. Choose your background. This is a veteran-owned company, a Texas Hub certified company, over 3 years in service in Corpus Christi, Texas, TSS Photography.
music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the Square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166, Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC. In Fremont, Texas, off Highway 281 is the Oasis Restaurant, serving great food daily. And if you can't make it to the game, then watch it while you eat. Carry out and dine in available. Great selection of food for any taste and supporting local athletes all the way. The Oasis Restaurant in Fremont, Texas.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Bubba's 33 and Corpus Christi is a proud sponsor for all teams on Rio Sports Live. If you can't make it to the game, then watch it on a big screen at Bubba's 33 in Corpus. Great food, great atmosphere before, during, or after the game. Stop in at Bubba's 33 in Corpus Christi, Texas.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
DS Oilfield Construction and the family of Rene Martinez III would like to wish Rene and his fellow teammates the best of luck for the 2020 football season. For any oilfield construction needs, please contact DS Oilfield at 361-396-0059, Alice, Texas, or Logan Wilson at 361-701-8892 at any time. Thank you. Let's go jerseys from DS Oilfield. Rustic Tea Boutique is now a sponsor for teams here on Rio Sports Live. Located in Fremont, Texas, supporting both the Cowboys and Cowgirls in their games. Whether it's Twisted X shoes, a wide assortment of Sense apparel, or the latest styles for men and women in clothing or accessories, or a great selection of scented candles, Rustic Tea Boutique in Fremont is your stop.
At TSS Photography in Corpus Christi, Texas, you can experience the latest technology in photography. Whether you're an individual or a team, you can experience photography at a whole new level. Real-time photos can be seen on screen as they are taken in-house or from remote locations. You can even have your order placed as you leave the room. Special events? No problem. Take your pose. Choose your background. This is a veteran-owned company, a Texas Hub certified company, over 3 years in service in Corpus Christi, Texas, TSS Photography.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the Blue Building and the Blue Shrimp Boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the Square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166. Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC. In Fremont, Texas, off Highway 281 is the Oasis Restaurant, serving great food daily. And if you can't make it to the game, then watch it while you eat. Carry out and dine in available. Great selection of food for any taste and supporting local athletes all the way. The Oasis Restaurant in Fremont, Texas.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Bubba's 33 and Corpus Christi is a proud sponsor for all teams on Rio Sports Live. If you can't make it to the game, then watch it on a big screen at Bubba's 33 in Corpus. Great food, great atmosphere before, during, or after the game. Stop in at Bubba's 33 in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Banquete High School. This is Real Sports Live. I'm Mark Molina on the call. We're at the half. About 10 minutes to go before we get going with the second half. Banquete leading 14-12. The difference in the game, 2 missed extra points by the Warriors. One on a little snap and the other one just missed. So Warriors need to chase 2 points here, but Banquete looking good towards the end. I'm going to break down the scoring and go back to it. The Warriors got things going after a bad snap on a punt attempt by Banquete gave the Warriors 1st and 10 at the Banquete 19-yard line. A couple of plays later, number 25, Annette Flores Jr. able to convert on a 10-yard touchdown run, puts Santa Rosa up 6-0. Then Banquete finally got going. Looked good, and there was a 61-yard catch and run from Marco Lopez to Joseph Rydell. For the 61-yard catch and run, and then answering with a long run of his own, Jose Diaz Mendez, 47-yard touchdown run to the house. And then Banquete retook the lead on a 2-yard run by Trey Gonzalez, set up by 37-yard catch by number 2 Nick Gonzalez. The Banquete receivers looking pretty good. They've had some looks coming across the middle. Santa Rosa's done a good job at keeping a tight lid coming across the middle, but on the outside, bigger, speedier receivers for Banquete have been able to go up there and make some nice catches. Good coverage by Santa Rosa on one of them, especially we talked about that long catch by Gonzalez. Good coverage there. He just went up there and took it out of the air. And Rydell went high for his catch too on that 61-yard catch and run. So receivers on the outside looking good for Banquete. See what the Warrior defenders come out and do and how they adjust to that. But the run game really working for the Warriors. But talking about the defense on the outside having trouble with the receivers for Banquete, overall I think they've looked pretty solid. Came up with a big 4th down stop here towards the end of the half with Banquete driving all the way to the 5-yard line and having to drive stall. Santa Rosa able to get the turnover on down, was their second such of the night. So Warriors defense looking pretty solid, pretty stout all around both teams here. So about 7.5 minutes to go before we get going again, but keep it here at Real Sports Live, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff here in a couple of minutes. But now some more words from our sponsors. Keep it here.
169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
DS Oilfield Construction and the family of Rene Martinez III would like to wish Rene and his fellow teammates the best of luck for the 2020 football season. For any oilfield construction needs, please contact DS Oilfield at 361-396-0059, Alice, Texas, or Logan Wilson at 361-701-8892 at any time. Thank you. Let's go jerseys from DS Oilfield. Rustic Tea Boutique is now a sponsor for teams here on Rio Sports Live. Located in Fremont, Texas, supporting both the Cowboys and Cowgirls in their games. Whether it's Twisted X shoes, a wide assortment of Sense apparel, or the latest styles for men and women in clothing or accessories, or a great selection of scented candles, Rustic Tea Boutique in Fremont is your stop.
At
At TSS Photography in Corpus Christi, Texas, you can experience the latest technology in photography. Whether you're an individual or a team, you can experience photography at a whole new level. Real-time photos can be seen on screen as they are taken in-house or from remote locations. You can even have your order placed as you leave the room. Special events? No problem. Take your pose. Choose your background. This is a veteran-owned company, a Texas Hub certified company, over 3 years in service in Corpus Christi, Texas, TSS Photography.
Welcome back to the half, ladies and gentlemen. Back here at Banquete. It's still about 3 minutes ago before the second half kickoff. Santa Rosa trailing here against Banquete 14-12. The Bulldogs. A couple of back-to-back scoring plays. Leading via 2 missed extra points by Santa Rosa. That's the difference here. A lot going on here tonight as we have this special edition of Monday Football with the way the district's set up and playing. And we also have some district seeding games for volleyball. We had Rio Hondo and LaFair. They're playing a game tonight. Can't remember off the top of my head if that's for seeding, but I know they're playing. Falfuta's in Hebbronville. That's a big one over there. That was live a little while ago, about around the time we got here on the air. We also, right now, Idea Far at Far Vanguard. That's also live, so watch that and more on Real Sports Live. We go live here on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube Live, the Roku Network, and Apple TV. You can also find us on Instagram, where we have a lot of cool content and photos. So follow us at Real Sports Live. Go follow us, give us a like, give us a share. So about a minute 40 to go before we begin the second half. So we're going to take our last break here of halftime, and then we're going to come back, and then we'll have the second half kickoff for you. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
You have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just a few seconds away here from the second half kickoff. And on your screen outcoming are the hosting Banquete Bulldogs. They're leading 14-12. On the other side, here come the Warriors. Both teams have looked solid here offensively and defensively as well. The Warriors, they had that turnover on downs right before the half, and they were content just to go into the locker room trailing 14-12, but they are going to get the ball here after they kicked off to start the game. So the Warriors trying to see if they can build off that momentum they got near the end of the first half after that stop. So here's the kickoff. And this one taken by number 2, Felipe Alanis, and he's brought down after a short gain. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors at about the 17-yard line. And so the Warriors are going to take over to start the second half. Run game showing out for the Warriors here so far. They got 47-yard touchdown run by Jose Diaz-Mendez and a 10-yard run for a score by René Flores Jr. So 1st and 10, Diaz-Mendez is going to get the rock here. Puts his head down, picks up about a yard. No more. Going to bring in 2nd and 10. Maybe got about a half a yard. You'll give him 1. 2nd and 9. Diaz-Mendez had a huge year last year. Had big numbers for the Warriors on the ground. I'll get the rock here. Finds a little bit of a seam, and he has a Warrior first down up to the 31-yard line. Picks up about 12 yards. Nice run there. For a first down. Let's go to the replay here. Gets his waist for his block to develop to the outside and just took the hole and ran with it and picked up the first down. Here he is again, coming back to the right side. Picks up about 5 more yards. Down to about the 36, it looks like. Picks up 5, gonna be 2nd and 5. So we're going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Warriors at the 36-yard line. And Lada going to let it fly. Has a man incomplete. Intended for Flores Jr. And he had him there and he had some room to run. That's going to be incomplete. This is going to look like a missed opportunity here. Is a lot of shuffling, and he had him there and just hit him in the hands. As Flores just couldn't reel it in. So we're going to bring up a 3rd and 5 now for the Warriors. Lala gonna pitch it out to Diaz-Mendez. Diaz-Mendez made a man miss, but he's gonna pick up only a couple, and the Warriors are gonna be short of the first down. 4th and about 3 coming up for Santa Rosa. And pick up of a couple there on the pitch out to Diaz-Mendez, but we're going to have a punt here, and Diaz-Mendez, who's been actually doing a good job punting the ball here for Santa Rosa. It's the punt. A nice deep kick as Rydell fields it, and he drops it, he muffs it, but he's able to get on top of it, picks it up. And the referee blew the play dead at around the 26-yard line. Watch this again. Nice booming punt, and Rydell just can't get it. And Flores came in and made contact, but they blew the play dead. And So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Banquete at their own 26-yard line. And here's a handoff to Moreno coming around the left side, but there's a penalty flag coming in from both ends. Moreno picks up about 5 yards on the rush, but penalty flags came in, one from the backfield and one coming in from the back judge area. Let's see what the call is. The officials talking on the Santa Rosa sideline. This is going to go against Banquete, and they're going to be moved back, and it's going to be a false start and a holding. The false start gets declined, and Santa Rosa is going to accept the holding penalty, so move them on back to the 20-yard line. That's where it's 1st and 15. Going to be a spot foul. It's going to be Moreno. Going to pick up about 3 on the rush. Going to bring up a 2nd and 13. For the Bulldogs coming out. 2 wide receiver set. They're going to hand it out to Moreno coming around the left side. And Moreno gets back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like, just inside of it. Going to pick up about 4 yards back to the 27-yard line. So it's going to be about, bring up a 3rd and about 9 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs came out early on in the first half, had a couple of drives. Just we had that couple of bad snaps, one on the punt and one to the quarterback, in which Santa Rosa was able to get on top of, and for big gains and a turnover on downs. But since then, Banquete finds their footing. Here's Lopez rolling around to his right side and has a man. It's complete on the sideline, and that's Gonzalez. So it's going to be, there's also a penalty flag to the far side of the field. So let's see what the call is. So it's going to be a penalty on Banquete, and it's going to move him back. Second penalty on this drive, and that's not good here early on. So spot foul, 3rd and 14 now. And here's the give coming the other way. Is Moreno trying to get the edge, and he's going to go nowhere as the Warriors are on that one. So it's going to bring up a 4th down as the Warriors drop Moreno for a loss. So out comes the punting unit for the Bulldogs. Back deep is Flores Jr. at about the 47-yard line. This is a high punt. It's going to take a Santa Rosa bounce and Takes a favorable bounce for the Warriors, and they're going to get it 1st and 10 with good field position inside of Banquete territory at the 45-yard line. So the Warriors had a couple of short fields and took advantage of the one in the first half after the turnover on downs, and were able to cash that in for some points. How come the Warriors 1st and 10 from their own 40, from the Banquete 45-yard line, excuse me. Three wide receiver split backs for the Warriors. Here's the gives to Diaz Mendes. To about the 42, picks up about 3 on the carry. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 7 now for the Warriors. Steady as she goes for the Warriors here. 2nd and 7. And Lada gonna go long. He has a man. He's gonna get picked off. That's intercepted. It's number 2, Nick Gonzalez, and Gonzalez is gonna go. Nick Gonzalez, pick 6, ladies and gentlemen, to the house. Touchdown, Banquete. And it's the Banquete defense making a play. It's going to be about a 75-yard return as he tiptoes the sideline to the house. Does Nick Gonzalez. Didn't see it there on the replay. There's a flag over there at the far end. So there was a penalty flag. So they're going to negate the touchdown. Looked like it was a hold, so big return by Gonzalez, wiped off the board, but he does get the interception, and Banquete in business. 1st and 10 from midfield. With 5:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs come out 4 wide single back set. Here's a design run by Lopez, and the Warriors were ready for that one, and Lopez is going to get thrown for a loss. Nice for the Warriors, and Banquete coming out with motion on that running back, coming out of the backfield, and they caught the Warriors once in the first half for a nice game, but the Warriors were ready for it here as Lopez thought he can just put his head down and run straight ahead. Santa Rosa was ready and tried it with Nathaniel Herrera in the first half. Four wide receivers, 3 to the left for Lopez. Lopez looking that way. And he has Gonzalez, and Gonzalez makes the move after he catches it. Picks up a 1st down. Gain of 11. The Bulldogs on the move now, well inside Warrior territory. 1st and 10, 39-yard line. These Banquete receivers really, really solid, especially on the outside. Here's the rush up ahead to Moreno. Not much there, maybe about a yard and a half. Gonna bring up 2nd and 9. 3 wide to the left for Lopez. Man in motion. That's right out. They're going to give it to him on the sweep. Coming around, bobbles it. Has a little bit of room to the right. Makes it past the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Picks up about 4 on the play. And Rydell comes up a little bit hobbled, and he makes his way over to the sideline. So 3rd and 4 coming up for Banquete, as they look to extend this lead, leading by 2, excuse me, looking for 6. 3 wide receivers to the right for Lopez. Rolls that way. Got Diaz-Mendez off the edge. Incomplete. Diaz-Mendez just a free rusher there on the far side of the field. Just nobody blocked him. Nobody picked him up, and Lopez was able to get rid of it in time and almost had that one picked off. Fortunately for him, it was not. So 4th and 4 at the 33-yard line, and Banquete is going to go for it. Here's Lopez going to the right, wide open. He has the man, but just overthrows him. Incomplete. He had Gonzalez. He had already hit him deep once and was in good position. The pass just wasn't there. So it's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Warriors defense holds once again. We can go to the replay. See Lopez rolling, stops, sets his feet and throws, and just out of the reach. So with 2:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 1st and 10 for the Warriors after the turnover on downs at their own 33-yard line. One wide receiver split back set for the Warriors. Give it to Diaz-Mendez and straight ahead to about the 36-yard line. Picks up about 3 on the 1st down run. Inside of 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. And since the mini offense explosion by both teams, the defenses have come out and really played well, especially this Santa Rosa team. They had the 3 turnover on downs already tonight. One wide split back. Give it to Flores, and he's going to be thrown for a loss. Back to the 34-yard line, a loss of 2 on the play. So 3rd and long now for the Warriors. 3rd and about 9. They need the 43-yard line for a 1st down. Coming up on a minute to play here in the 3rd. Diaz-Mendez coming around the right side. Has some blockers in front of him, but he's going to get swallowed up and thrown for a loss. Nice play by number 43, Aaron Swedish. So he had blockers in front of him, but Swedish just able to come up and make the play before he got any positive yardage there on the outside. So good job by the Bulldogs protecting that edge, and it looks like the Warriors are going to let time run out here, and we're going to be going to the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Warriors trailing by 2, about to punt it away. Banquete leads 14-12. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166. Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC. In Fremont, Texas, off Highway 281 is the Oasis Restaurant, serving great food daily. And if you can't make it to the game, then watch it while you eat. Carry out and dine in available. Great selection of food for any taste and supporting local athletes all the way. The Oasis Restaurant in Fremont, Texas.
Welcome back for the start of the fourth quarter. Santa Rosa going to put it away. Gonzalez and Rydell back for Banquete. Waiting for it at about the 36-yard line. There's a low line driver, and this one's going to bounce out of bounds. And that's going to be marked off at around the 39-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Banquete at the 39, up by 2 with 11:51 to play. Coming on the 4-wide spread, Banquete. Straight ahead, Trey Gonzalez. Head of steam there, picks up 6 yards to the 45-yard line. So going to be a second and about 4 after a nice first down run by Banquete to get this drive started. Here's a fake head. Up ahead. A lot of room inside the 40 to about the 35-yard line. The 36. 19-yard gain. You see Herrera, every time he comes in, you can almost bet that they're going to have the direct snap. Just has a lot of room to run there, as you can see. We have a short gain here, and this is 21. Trey Gonzalez actually going to get dropped for a loss. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line. After that 19-yard run by Herrera. Here's Herrera going to keep it. Dancing, looking for a hole inside the 35 to about the 34. Picks up 4 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8. So we're inside of 10 minutes to go here. Banquete leading by 2, 3rd and 8 here. They don't convert. They're in that part of the field. And they've got to be confident with how their defense has been playing. So maybe they go for it on 4th down here. We'll see. Just guess it depends on how much you get here on 4th. Herrera back to pass all alone. It's Rydell at the 15-yard line. Makes the man miss. Rydell, 34 yards for the score. And the referee's going to say he was out at the 11-yard line. So they're going to count it as a 23-yard catch. And they're going to say it was at the 11-yard line, so 23 yards. And Herrera just had Rydell all alone. And that was pretty close there, but it looked like just barely he got the the tip. And here's Herrera straight ahead to about the 7-yard line. Picks up a couple there. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard run there by Herrera. Four wide, single back for Herrera. And there it is again with the running back. And Herrera has a lot of room. 7-yard rush. Touchdown, Banquete. And it's now 20-12. Still a one-possession game, but extra point here by Banquete that makes it a two-possession game for the Warriors with 8:21 left. And once again, that motion from the running back coming out, and there's a bad snap, and the Warriors gonna make a snap there. And they make a stand on the PAT. What a break there for Santa Rosa on the bad snap. And now it stays a one-possession game. It's 20-12. What a turn of events there. Let's go back to the scoring play. You see before the snap, you're going to see number 32, Josh Moreno. He makes the motion like he's going to come out for a screen around the flat, and you see some hesitation there, and the Warriors just, for the third time tonight, Herrera makes them pay with that play. Only this one's going to be for a 7-yard touchdown run with 8:21 to play, but Santa Rosa is still one possession away from a tie because that extra point, pretty huge, would have made it a 9-point game, but instead it's 20-12. Santa Rosa one possession away from tying this up. Line drive kick taken on the bounce at the 24-yard line by number 12, Ray Davila, and he comes around the right. He's still on his feet inside past the 40-yard line. To about the 42-yard line. Nice return there by Davila. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 42-yard line, trailing 20-12. Still plenty of time for the Warriors. Four wide receivers, 3 to the left for Reese Lara. Single back is Gasmendes out of the pistol. And Lara, under pressure, going to take it and run. Has some room up the right side. He had a blocker in front of him. Is going to give himself up at around the 50-yard line. 8-yard run. Call it 9 to the Banquete 49-yard line. But there's a penalty flag on the play. In the backfield usually indicates a hold or something in that realm. See what the call is as the officials talk it over. It's going to be a personal foul on Santa Rosa, so it's going to be 15-yard penalty, and it's going to back the Warriors up all the way inside the 30-yard line back to the 26. So 15 yards marked off. It's going to bring up a second down and 25 for the Warriors. Big penalty there. So it's going to be first down and 25 actually. So we're going to replay the down. Back at the 27-yard line, first and 25 for Santa Rosa. And the official's still talking over there on the far sideline. So we wind the clock inside of 8 minutes to go. First and 25 at the 27-yard line for the Warriors. 4 wide out of the pistol. Diaz Mendes to single back. Lara rolling out to his left. He's going to just find the corner. Picks up a couple of yards. Picks up about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up a second and 22 now. A lot of under pressure, a lot of early on, just really struggling in the pass game. But since then, had a little bit of time. He's been more mobile, just hasn't been able to really go through his reads that much. You see again there, more green shirts in his face, but he completes up ahead to number 17, Derek Guerra, up to the 42-yard line. Picks up 12. Gonna make it now a 3rd and 10, or a 3rd and more manageable after the penalty. So 3rd and 10 for the Warriors. They need the Banquete 48-yard line for a first down. Three wide, you got the one-on-one matchup on the far side of the field. And Lara looking that way, and he's going to take it. And incomplete. That's going to be a 4th and 10, and the Warriors looking to punt. And that was Chris Vela, one-on-one at the top, just had a chance to make the play, just couldn't come up with a catch. So 4th and 10, 6:47 to go in the game. Santa Rosa going to punt it away. Low snap. Diaz Mendes handles it, sends it up and away. A nice punt. Going to take a Santa Rosa bounce inside the 20, rolling all the way down to about the 15-yard line. Call it the 16. So that's where Banquete is going to take over with 6:35 left to go in the game. Banquete leads 20-12, and they have the ball. Four wide spread for the Bulldogs as they begin this drive. Here's the handoff. That's number 3, Alex Gonzalez. He picks up about 6. Going to be 2nd and 4 now, as he was able to get to the left edge. And here's a run to Trey Gonzalez. To the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short for Banquete. Big 3rd down here for the Bulldogs. Again, they fake and Herrera straight ahead. Going to pick up a 1st down to the 29-yard line. Picks up 4 on the play. So Banquete 1st down, leading 20-12. And they're content with just taking their time here. Inside of 5 minutes to go. Here's the handoff to Alex Gonzalez coming around the right side this time. Cuts inside, trying to avoid the sideline to about the 34-yard line. Picks about 5 there. Going to be a 2nd and 5 now. There's Banquete taking a slow, methodical pace, keeping it here on the ground. You're going to get around inside of 4 minutes, and around that time, see how the next couple of downs go, but the Warriors probably going to start using some timeouts. 2nd and 6, 4-yard gain. Alex Gonzalez picks up another 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 3 and another big 3rd down here for the Warriors defense. And timeout Santa Rosa. There's so 3rd and 3 coming up on the other side of this timeout, and we'll take a break and we'll be back. Big 3rd down play coming up for both teams. Keep it here, Real Sports Live.
ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute to Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
Welcome back. Banquete leading 20-12, 3:35. Left here in the game. Another big 3rd down. Banquete converted on one a little bit earlier in this drive, and they're going to try to do it again. See, under center is Nathaniel Herrera. And directs out to Herrera, and Herrera just going to fall forward pass the 1st down marker. Going to move the chains, so 1st and 10 now at the 40-yard line, and the chains keep moving for Banquete as time starts to become a factor for the Warriors. Two 1st downs, all on the ground. Have not thrown a pass on this drive. As the Bulldogs wearing down the Warriors here. Trips to the left. They're going to hand it off to Trey Gonzalez, and Gonzalez is going to pick up a couple. We have a penalty flag on the field. See who this is against. It's going to be holding on Banquete, so big penalty. So it's going to move Banquete all the way back to their own 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 20 now. And the Warriors get a bit of a break, but time's still not on their side here. They trail by 8. First and 20 from the 30-yard line. 4 wide spread for Lopez, and they're going to have a penalty. And looks like that's going to be offsides on Santa Rosa. So Warriors going to give 5 of those yards from the holding call back. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 15 at the 35-yard line after the penalty. As the clock starts. Here comes the man in motion. It's Rydell. They fake it, and Herrera has some room inside the 40, spins all the way to the 45, picks up 10 on the run, and that direct snap to Herrera keeps working, and it's going to be a timeout for the Warriors. So with 1:58, Santa Rosa going to take a timeout. 2nd and 5 coming up. The Warriors trying to come up with a defensive stop so they can have at least some sort of time to maybe mount what could be a game-tying drive. But you got to think that a Banquete punt will pin Santa Rosa back. They only have, I believe they only have 1 timeout. Not a lot of time. Haven't really aired the ball out very well, but one thing at a time here for the Warriors. Biggest thing is they get the stop. And Banquete, 2nd and 5, just doing it all here on the ground. So 2nd and 5. First down should pretty much do it here for Banquete. And Herrera drops it. He picks it up and falls forward and still makes a positive gain out of a near disaster. What a break that would have been for the Warriors if they were able to fall on top of that, as Herrera just almost falls forward and the Warriors just couldn't get there. So 3rd and 3 coming up. I believe the Warriors have a timeout, so they can get the stop here. They probably have about a minute. Here's Herrera, and he's going to get swallowed up at the 35-yard line. The Warriors come up with a stop. And the Warriors are going to take their final timeout. With 1:03 left to go. And just reading around the whole way, Banquete hadn't thrown a pass here on this drive, and just do a good job up front to Santa Rosa. So 1:03 to go, 4th and 5. Banquete looking at a punt. Biggest thing for the Warriors can hope here is a punt block, so you should send the house. Zachary Trevino to punt. And number 25, René Flores, back deep. And what a kick, and that's going to bounce way back out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So with 56 seconds to go, the Warriors trail by 8. No timeouts. They need a touchdown. They need a 2-point conversion here on the road. Inside of a minute. The Warriors do have a long touchdown run by Jose Diaz-Mendez. They have scored tonight. They have not been able to push the ball down the field through the pass game. But let's see what they do here. 4 wide receiver single back set. Here's Lara. He's looking nowhere to go. Under pressure, rolls to his left. He's going to throw it downfield. And he has the man, bounces off his hands, incomplete. 2nd down. Had a chance there, and on the sideline, it would have pushed the ball down the field and also stopped the clock for the Warriors near that sideline. So 2nd down and 10. You got to think the Warriors need to get at least 30 yards here, some chunk plays, maybe to about the 40 to have a chance for maybe a Hail Mary or something. Lara on the run, throwing across the field, and he's going to be picked off. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5, Cedric Alvarez. And those cross the field throws, always so dangerous. It was a little bit underthrown. Let's go to the replay. And Lara just did a good job to get somewhere where he could just make a pass, throws it across the field, and just comes up short. And Alvarez picks up the game-sealing interception, and victory formation. Well, not formation, but here's the knee. And that's going to do it from Banquete, ladies and gentlemen. Banquete 20-12 over the Santa Rosa Warriors. Very game Santa Rosa Warriors coming in here. And the Warriors going to make the long trek back to the Valley, having lost 2 games in 5 days in this district. And 20-12, the Banquete Bulldogs hold down the fort, defeat the Santa Rosa Warriors. I want to thank everybody for watching us wherever you are. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube, and you can watch our previously played content and the live content on the Roku Network and Apple TV. Follow us wherever you guys do social media. Give us a like, give us a share, tell your friends. That's Real Sports Live. And Banquete victorious here tonight. And that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. For myself, Mark Molina, my cameraman, Jerry Trevino, wishing you guys a good night. We'll see you soon.